Hello, everyone. Welcome to the American Popular Culture channel. I thought that The View, recapping that daily, would be a great way to let you know what's going on in the pulse of the United States of America, right? So, this channel is going to cover everything pop culture, music, and film, but also these ladies on The View. They have longevity. This is their 27th season, which is amazing, but also they have different viewpoints and different political affiliations, different racial backgrounds, different socioeconomic backgrounds. And so I really enjoyed the fact that, America is known for being a quote unquote melting pot. And some people love this show, some people, hate watch this show. Regardless if you love them or hate them, they are the most watched primetime show on cable today, and they have been for the past 27 years, right? They have so many accolades and awards. They're Emmy Award winning. They win almost every year. So I thought, what a perfect way to kick off this new channel. If you're new here, welcome. And I am so excited because I want to try to be as consistent as I can to bring you daily recaps on what's going on within the heart of America. So their opener begins with Donald Trump and his indictment. Currently, Whoopi is out with COVID, so I hope that she gets well soon. But let's go ahead and get started.
She sent in a little video for us.
Oh!
Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. See, it's me. I am not a Burning Man. I am not still in Italy. I am not, doing stuff. I'm not trying to change the outcome of the election. I have COVID. I just have COVID. I'm still testing positive, apparently. I have to have a clear test before I can come back, so it might be a couple of days. But, I'm really thrilled to see the beautiful new desk. I'm really thrilled to see all the beautiful women. You girls look great. And, I can't wait to get back and hang out. But until then, it's me and my mask. And I'm sort of confined to my room. I've never been sent to my room like this at this age. But I've been confined to my room. But I just wanted to say hi and let everybody know that I'll be there as soon as I can. And I'm sending you all great love and can't wait to get back to our favorite place, the View.
So I hope that Whoopi gets better. I'll definitely keep her lifted up in prayer. But like I said, this is one of my favorite shows, and I'm going to keep you updated as much as I can in regards to the commentary. With YouTube, it is really important for me to kind of jump in. I can't just play their videos, right, for a very lengthy time. So you'll hear me jump in and out with my thoughts and my commentary in order to adhere to the YouTube guidelines. So we're going to kick off with the opener for their 27th season, and they are discussing Donald Trump's fourth criminal indictment. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
It's a lot this summer. People are writing on Facebook, when are you coming back? I'm sure you're missing everying. We want to hear what you have to say. So let's say what we have to say today. Okay. Trump had his fourth indictment.
Who's counting?
He was indicted by a grand jury along with 18 of his allies, including Rudy Giuliani and Mark Meadows.
Yeah.
Trying to overthrow the election in Georgia. So he's facing 91 felony charges.
Yes, he is.
4 indictments in various districts, an array of civil cases. He was twice impeached, as you always remind us. So is there anything that we can do to stop this guy from running? Because obviously he's a traitor. So why would he be running for president if he's a traitor?
That's the thing. A lot of people are saying, well, 60% of the GOP is supporting him, of GOP voters. And so
I think it's more than that. Is it?
Really? Because
it's about 59%.
Oh, okay.
the Wall Street Journal today said 60%.
Oh,
But I think what's interesting.
So there's 40% who haven't lost their mind.
About 40%, which is a good thing, right?
Well, wait a minute. That's if you consider supporting Ron DeSantis not losing your mind.
Oh, you mean the other 40 could be?
The other-
I love
the bar is low.
Well, I thought
So Anna jumps in here, right? And she's hilarious. She's also a Republican, like I said, but she's more left of center than Alyssa Farah is. And of course, you guys remember that Alyssa used to work for Donald Trump. The one thing that I find the most interesting is that Donald Trump, there's nothing explicit in the Constitution that says that you cannot run if you have been indicted. It does say that if you have, the 14th Amendment mentions, I believe, something about the insurrection. And I might not have that amendment correct, but if you help indict an insurrection against the United States government, and I think it might have just been implied, because if you're a convicted felon, you can't vote. But if you're a convicted felon, that doesn't stop you from holding the highest office in the land, which I think is really interesting because we've never been in this predicament. Donald Trump is the first president in our U.S. history to have a mugshot. So with that being said, let's go ahead and continue to listen to the ladies.
the alternative was Democrat.
So
Don't get ahead of yourself.
There is a field, but what I want to say is, I think the larger question is he's going to be convicted of something, right? I've said it all the time. Federal defendants get convicted like 97% of the time. In the Georgia case, he's on tape for one of the charges, so he's going to get convicted. The larger question is, why is he even allowed to run? And and I've said it over and over again. Now, there are these legal, and Alyssa and I were talking about it earlier, there are conservative legal minds and experts that are saying that under the 14th Amendment, he is not even allowed to run, even though he hasn't been convicted yet. Because the 14th Amendment says if you've participated in public office after taking an oath to this country in an insurrection, you're ineligible to run.
Okay.
And
Okay, good. So I had the amendment right. Shout out to my social studies teacher and history teachers. I was paying attention. All right, let's continue to listen to Sunny.
so you have two lawsuits now pending. I think one in New Hampshire and is it Florida? Florida. So I really think that this legal theory is something that we really need to concentrate on instead of concentrating so much about on the indictments. I mean, I'm very excited about them myself, but I definitely think 14th Amendment all the way and just prevent
To
him
me,
from
the
running.
question is not why he's allowed to run. To me, the question is how could possibly Republicans who call themselves the law and order party be supporting a person who has been now indicted in 4 different jurisdictions?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just outrageous. But, we're focusing on Trump, and we should focus on Trump. But I really want to talk about also, as part of all of this in Georgia, Rudy Giuliani got found liable for defamation. And he should have. I can't tell you how glad I am that for the defamation he made of Shay Moss and Ruby Freeman.
Those are the
He
two
ruined
elections.
their lives. He threatened their lives. He put them at risk. He used racial tropes. He was horrible to those 2 women. All they were doing was their job. So you know what, Rudy? This is well deserved, and damn, have you gone down.
What's incredible to me in all of this is that Donald Trump is still polling near 60% in the GOP primary. And I've been asking myself, how is that possible? Like we've always said, we're the party of law and order. And I put the blame at the feet of some of the GOP candidates running against him. There's always the exceptions of Will Hurd, Asa Hutchinson, and Chris Christie. But the others, many of whom I like, I've said I'd like to support Nikki Haley. When these different indictments came down, rather than saying what they know, stealing classified documents is wrong and he should be tried in a court, they instead said, this is a witch hunt. It's using the Justice Department and weaponizing it. So of course the public is like, okay, I'm going to believe my leaders on this. I'm busy paying my bills, doing things. So they're falling for this. Here's what I'll tell you. From March of 2024 to July, he is going to be on trial in 2 different trials in Washington, D.C. Yeah. So that's from Super Tuesday to the nominating convention in July. I think it's like 95% chance, barring some major outside factor, he will be the GOP nominee. And we have to ask ourselves, is that what our country wants? A potentially convicted felon. The flip side, which I posed to you guys, why the hell is he head to head, neck and neck with Joe Biden? They're statistically tied right.
We'll get to that.
The theory I have on that, because each thing that happens, like we're read in, and I think we all agree on what we feel of Donald Trump and the things he's done. But what I realize is there's this like thing happening in this country where it's like Charlie Brown's teachers talking. No matter what they charge him with, literally the people that are Trumpers are just here. Wah, 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 wah.
Right.
And no matter how serious the charge is, it actually just gets them more upset.
Do you think they don't believe it?
No, I actually think
most
and there was a quote that Vivek Ramaswamy, the Republican that I'm running, said something like, "There's a difference between inappropriate and illegal." And I'm like, okay,
It's 91 charges of illegality.
So, okay, you heard from Sarah, Anna, and Alyssa, right? Why is Donald Trump running? Why do people still back him? We're going to get into all of this. I cannot wait. This is the juiciest. I mean, you literally could not make this up. This is the juiciest presidential election, I feel like, in our lifetime. So you guys stay tuned. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I will talk with you later. Take care. Bye.